Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Alex here, and welcome to a slightly overdue video today. But we're going to be doing some hashtag Shark Gang gameplay today, so I hope you are all ready. But if you guys didn't actually know, I was one of the people who thought up of this kit, and knowing that it made it into the game is truly something. Like, you think up of something and they actually implement it, like that's pretty cool in my opinion. And obviously I know that the hunger potions don't work the way we wanted them to, so I won't show them off in the video until they're actually fixed in the patch. But for those who don't know, they do about 3 bars of hunger on a critical splash if your opponent has no saturation. But if your opponent has saturation, they do less. But they're supposed to actually do more. It's like they're broken, so I'm not going to show them off. So that's pretty much what they do right now if you guys are curious. But I just thought I'd tell you because some people might not actually know that they're broken. And when they see Hunger 20, you know, that might catch a new player's attention, but they're broken if you guys didn't actually know. And I did make sure to try and pick out water maps as best I could to try and showcase as much as the kit as I possibly could. It is true that Diver overshadows Shark by a landslide, and the helmet is probably the single best item the kit currently has. It's similar to the Shadow helmet. It's like a diamond helmet, but has Depth Strider 2, which is actually quite decent if you have speed. You're actually able to stay underwater indefinitely, and I'm going to go ahead and mention this. Acid Rain does not work on you if you are underwater. So if you can stay underwater forever, it is a huge counter to Acid Rain. I just thought I would go ahead and mention that because I do see a lot of people using Acid Rain, and that's just something I guess you can use it for, but that's pretty much it. Like, you can stay underwater indefinitely. Like, it's a counter to a lot of aggro stars, which is pretty much it. And the Depth Strider 2, you know, it's useful with speed. Unfortunately, it will most likely end up getting replaced by endgame, which is a huge shame because just like the rest of your armor, like 4 out of your 4 pieces are replaceable, which kind of sucks. The weapon is not actually that good. Like, it's really awkward to fight with. There's no crit damage, and you'll end up losing most trades just because of how funky it is. I'm going to go ahead and do the math for you guys. It's similar to the Troll Stick, like the Reaper Sight, and like the Fisherman's Rod. I do get a lot of questions about this, about how good are these weapons. They do about, if you don't crit, they do 7.25 damage. Sounds like a lot. If you crit with them, they do 7.75 damage. Almost no improvements over critting with these Sharp 5 items. However, if you were to use a Stone Sword, it would do 6 damage because you add on the 1 damage from your fist. And if you crit with the Clean Stone Sword, it does 9 damage, essentially. So I would personally use a Clean Stone Sword over all these Sharp 5 items. Definitely a Sharp 1 Stone. Like, that's what you're going to want to use. But definitely, or an Iron Sword. But definitely a Clean Stone. That's usually my go-to instead of using these Sharp 5 items because I can crit with them at least. The Saturation Pot is kind of useful. You never lose hunger when you drink it, so I guess you can, like, naturally regen after a fight, and you know, you don't have to waste time trying to find food because, yeah, I actually remember a game a while ago. I forgot to grab food and I got down to like 3 bars and I'm like, crap, I can't naturally regen. I already used the regen kill effect, but it only goes so much. So I was sitting at, like, you know, 14 HP until I found food, which was just time consuming. So I guess that's kind of the only useful reason for it. And, like, sharks counter their own kit. Like, if you throw a saturation pot or a hunger pot on a shark, it's not going to work. It's literally not going to do anything. So I think that's pretty funny that sharks counter themselves. But that's pretty much it for the saturation pot. Like, I find no other use for it. But if you guys feel like prestiging this kit, it gives an extra prot level on the chest plate. So like you get prot 2 on the chain chest plate, and then an extra hunger pot. So when they fix him, that will actually be kind of useful. And overall, I see this kit on the bottom of like every tier list. Like every tier list I see people do, Shark is pretty much on the bottom, and it will probably stay that way for a while. However, please do show this kit some love and buy it. It's a more unique kit. You can just mess around with. You don't have to try too hard with it. Plus, it's still good enough on water maps like Cthulhu. You can still kill all the nons with Depth Strider 2. And if you have speed, like it's fine completely on water maps. But on, that's about half. That's like not even like half the maps. So I guess don't use it on the land map. But that's pretty much it I got for you. Like, I personally think that this would be a basic kit because there's nothing really advanced about it except for the potions, which are broken. So that's pretty much all I got for you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to join the hashtag Shark Gang, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.